Have you noticed how easy it is to have an opinion about something until you are asked why you believe it? Someone asks, "What do you think about this?" And suddenly, you realize your answer sounds exactly like something you heard online, from a friend, or from someone you follow. The interesting part is, most people don't even notice it happening. We like to think our opinions are completely our own, but sometimes we are not actually forming opinions, we are collecting them. And the strange thing is, it doesn't feel like copying, it feels like thinking. Think about the last time you changed your mind about a movie, a person, a trend, or even a life decision. Maybe you saw thousands of people saying something was terrible, so you assumed it was terrible. Maybe everyone praised someone, so you assumed they were worth admiring. Maybe a certain career became popular online, so suddenly it looked like the only smart option. The funny thing is, we often make decisions based on the reactions of people around us before we actually experience something ourselves. This is not because people are unintelligent, it's because humans are social. Our brains are designed to look at the group and ask, "Am I safe here? Am I thinking the right way? Am I missing something everyone else understands?" Following the crowd has always been useful for survival, but today, the crowd is everywhere. Your phone gives you thousands of opinions before you even create your own. Social media makes this even more interesting. Before, you might have had a few influences, your family, your friends, your community, but now you have millions. A person you have never met can convince you what success looks like. A stranger can convince you what relationships should look like. A viral video can convince you what kind of life is worth living. And because these opinions are repeated constantly, they start feeling like facts. And a lot of us were never really taught to trust our own assessment of things. We were taught to get the right answers. So we keep waiting to be told whether what we think is correct or not. And when there is none, we use social approval as a proxy. How many people agreed? Who pushed back? How confident did they sound? For example, you might believe you need a certain lifestyle because you've seen it every day online. You might think everyone your age is ahead because people mostly show achievements, not struggle. You might judge someone's choices because you've absorbed a certain perspective without questioning where it came from. The problem is not listening to others. The problem is forgetting to think after listening. The cost of this isn't always obvious. It doesn't feel like you are losing something, but over time, you stop being very sure of what you actually think about things. Your opinions start to feel borrowed. You find yourself saying things that sound reasonable that other people would agree with, but you are not sure if they are actually yours. And this happens in everyday conversations. Someone says, "People like that are always selfish," or "Anyone who chooses that path is making a mistake," or "You can't be successful doing that." And instead of asking, "Is that actually true?" we just accept it. Sometimes we inherit opinions from our parents, sometimes from friends, sometimes from the culture around us. And many of these opinions might be helpful, but some of them were created for a different time, a different person, or a different situation. A belief can be familiar without being accurate. Just because you've heard something your whole life doesn't mean you've personally examined it. So, how do you know if you are thinking for yourself? One simple test. Ask yourself, where did this opinion come from? Not in a suspicious way. Just be curious. Did I experience this? Did I research this? Did I actually think about this? Or did I just hear it enough times that it started feeling true? Another question, would I still believe this if nobody else knew my opinion? Because sometimes we don't hold opinions because they are true. We hold them because they make us feel accepted. We want to belong. We want to be seen as intelligent. We want to avoid being the person who disagrees with everyone. But independent thinking doesn't mean rejecting everything. It means being willing to examine everything. The goal is not to become someone who ignores everyone else. Other people have experiences, knowledge, and perspectives we can learn from. The goal is simply to stop letting other people do all your thinking for you. Because your opinions shape your decisions shape your habits, and your habits eventually shape your life. So, the next time you strongly believe something, pause and ask, did I actually choose this belief, or did I just receive it? Sometimes The most important ideas we question are the ones we never realized we borrowed.